It's doing its sunny side up. It's the hen.
Fuck. What's up? What's going on, my friends? Man, is it getting echoey in here? Is that just me? I don't know. I did tidy up a bunch of stuff in here. Maybe now the sound's bouncing around different. It sounds different in here. I don't know if it's something going on with my ears or something going on with the room. I don't know. I couldn't tell when I was editing videos, so maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't. What the hell do I know? All right. YouTube's ridiculous. I literally just started the stream and it's like, yo, you should do an ad break now. And it's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I haven't even shared the live stream link in the Discord yet. What's the deal? All right, let's see here. Bam. All right, there we go. That's good. Let's switch it up so I can see the chat properly. That's good. All right, let's have a sip of the old beverage. Get some of that sweet bark sugar water in me. All right, and the poll that I put up. Oh man, it's neck and neck. It's neck and neck. Commander Masters can eat my ball bag or taint. Taint's taking it at 54%, but ball bag is real close. Ball bag's real close to taint. Well, ain't that an anatomically correct poll? All right, we're going to end it. Taint wins it, friends. So the official verdict from the magic population is Commander Masters can eat my taint. Well done, guys. Well done. Order 66. We got 66 votes. All right. So let us do our hellos before we devolve into rantations. Before we head on down to the rantation to go pick some rants, let's do our hellos. Oh, order 66. We got 66 viewers at this point too. Oh no, the devil. Just for that, we'll let the devil do the roll call. All right. Who do we got in here? What up, Jess, Himrod, Jamlin, Ang, Habanero, Jack, Finn, Blight, Foster, Joe, Kenzuki, Tringus, 90, Soil, Ashmead, Yamagoro. Who else we got in here? Thomas, Kitsune, Ned, who else? Dominic, Legendary, Millmaster, Novelty, Juggalum, Error, Scott, Felonious, McStuffins, Cthulhu, Coden Monkey, Yellow Metal. Whew, that's a lot of names. DB, Beasley, who else? Oh, there's more. Astrid, what's up? Jester, what's going on? Artorius, hello to you. Eric, Zircon, Blue Controller. Damn, these names just keep going. Jake Johnson. Cinder Shadow. I made it. I did it. I made it all the way through. Okay, let me go put this back. Put it down gently. There we go. All right. There we go. All right. So, my friends, I hope you've been having a good weekend so far. Hey, Mortimer, what's up, buddy? How you doing? So, obviously, we're here to talk shit about Commander Masters. And I thought I explained myself pretty decently in the video, where I explained what my issue is with it. But yet, people still persisted in asking me, well, they haven't spoiled all the cards for it yet. And it's like, yeah, my argument is that there's literally no reprints that you can put in at this price point that make it acceptable. And that reprint set should always be inexpensive. It costs Wizards less money. There's no justification for this other than Wizards wants more money. So I don't understand why that's so fucking difficult to understand. Yes, there is literally nothing they can put in this set. There is literally nothing they can put in this set that makes it worth that price tag. I know that's going to be unfathomable to some people, but that's insane. That's insane. Doesn't matter what the secondary market value of these cardboard rectangles are. It literally doesn't matter. See, I think what people don't understand as well is I was there when they printed Chronicles, right? And when they did Chronicles, Magic players everywhere weren't like, Chronicles sucks. Oh, it's awful. No, actually what happened was people were like, yo, wow, we can get access to all the cards we wanted to play with. This is dope. But then crybaby bitches who only cared about the fucking money value of their cards went, we don't like that our cards are easier to get and not worth the money, so don't do that, Wizards. And Wizards was all like, wait, maybe people won't buy packs because of that, so we should put in this list. And then that's why they did it. But no, it wasn't something that the fucking player base overall wanted. No. I was there. The motherfuckers who were saying otherwise either weren't there or they own so much cardboard that their brain has changed reality so that they can feel the way that they do and be like, no, I'm on the good side. I'm on the right side. What's wrong with you? $600 is totally reasonable. It's a reasonable price. It's not. It's not. It's fucking insane. It's insane. Commander Masters prices are fucking obtuse, broken nonsense. Literally, the people are like, I have a ton of money, so this is great for me. Fuck everybody else. Oh, great. I love your attitude of fuck you, got mine. But guess what? Fuck you. I want accessibility to cards for people. I want Magic to be printed at a reasonable price. Why the fuck can't a reprint set come out at the same price as Aftermath? What Phyrexia all be one? You spend all that time developing the set. So the only argument is it's to see if we can fucking milk you and to keep cards. It's to keep cards out of Magic players' hands. It's to keep cards out of Magic players' hands. That's the fucking point. And these people at the top are like, I love my cards to keep value, blah, blah. It's like, you're out of your fucking mind. I literally have people telling me, yo, if they don't do stuff like this, then cards aren't going to be worth anything. And it's like, newsflash. Magic's been around for 30 years. The whole time, cards have had value. So if this was required, Magic could never be what it is. So the whole argument that, well, if they don't charge crazy prices, what are you talking about? No. Cards would still have value. They just would have more reasonable values. They wouldn't be this obtuse insanity. Only the most heavily bought in who have a ton of money in it are like, this is great, this is how it should be. And it's like, you're going to lose it all when the game collapses from all this shit. That's what's going to happen. I don't know how you think this works. Like, do you think that Wizards has an infinite money escalator or something and that people can just constantly cough out any amount of money? Like, what? It's clearly a fucking short-term get as much as you can, pull the copper wiring out of the fucking walls. How is that not obvious? But people are like, no, bro, like, it's a reasonable price and you're just a dick. I get asked the dumbest fucking questions. Yo, how come it's always when you feel like the prices are really high, you say it's a scam? And it's like, because if the product was inexpensive, it wouldn't be a scam. I genuinely don't even fucking understand. Like, I literally don't comprehend how you can ask a question like this. Yeah, if it's way overpriced, that's a scam. What? Like, what? Do you know what I mean? Like, for real. It's crazy to me. Wizards is going to sell this to a bunch of people because a bunch of people will justify it. Jamlin Jr. says Sorcery booster boxes are $150. And Sorcery is a beautiful looking game, too. But you know what? People go, I'm going to put my money in Sorcery because I can't get my money out of it. Don't you know card games are for making money? They're not actually games. This is my fucking retirement plan you're fucking with. Stop making negative videos about Magic. This is my retirement plan. Why are you trying to destroy my retirement? What the fuck are you talking about? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, Wizards is fucking robbing and pillaging. The secondary market and Commander are their two dry humping focuses that they are, like, laser fucking focused on. Laser focused on. And people are fucking defending it. People are fucking defending the prices. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's one thing to go, yeah, it's crazy, but it's my money. I'll do what I want. It's another to try and actually justify the shit. It's wild. Seven says, people are focused on retaining money on cardboard, then bitch when their friends can't afford to play. Why isn't anybody getting in with me? It's like, build a $7,000 deck. Topher, you want a free toothbrush? Well, you got to demand that from Wizards. And first of all, they got to be sending you a foil sheet. Mortimer, you and I disagree on that, buddy. If you think that everyone having every card would make Magic diminished, I disagree. I think everybody having access to everything is great. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'll fully admit that I have no vested interest. I don't own a whole bunch of old expensive Magic or whatever, so I don't see it. It's not to me like, people shouldn't be able to get game pieces. Monopoly wouldn't be what it was if they didn't take away the dog and the hat and stuff like that and make them cost $7,000. Like, for real. If you didn't play Monopoly 30 years ago, you literally don't deserve to have the little dog. Do you like the train? Fuck you. You should have been born 30 years ago and been rich, bro. This is what makes Monopoly what it is. This stratified aura. Like, I can't, Mortimer. I'm sorry, bro, but like, it's bullshit to me. Game pieces should be accessible to play the game. That's it. Everybody should literally be able to get 4 of every Magic card they want to play with. That is not a controversial statement. That is not an insane thing to say. That's a perfectly normal thing to say. Yo, do you play this game? It'd be cool if everyone could get all the game pieces, wouldn't it? No, man, but it wouldn't be what it is. It'd be better. It'd be better. We could all just play. Like, I remember the beginning of Magic. Like, I want you to think back. If you're old school like me, think back. Come with me back through the time tunnel and just think back what it was like at the beginning. Do you remember being like, bro, this game would be better if other people couldn't have these cards. I hope my friends can never get the cards they need to play against me. And I hope things are super scarce. I remember what it was like to not be able to get things. I remember what it was like when Legends was super scarce and there was 3 booster packs. And I remember the glory of Chronicles going, here you go. Oh, you want to play with the cards? Here you go. Just play with the cards. It's not, oh, I'm sorry that you don't have $40, Mr. $2 allowance, little boy, and you can't afford these expensive cards or whatever. Here's your 50-cent Elder Dragons. Oh, yay, I can play a game with pieces. Like, I'm forever going to be that guy, and I'm on that side, right? Dominic says, I'm homeless because of you and your negative Magic streams now. People stop buying everything from me after watching your videos. Thanks. You're welcome, Dominic. You're welcome. You wouldn't even be interested in opening a booster because all cards are 1 cent? Mortimer, I open tons of boosters that are worthless, bro. Do you know how many games I've gotten into that don't really have? Like, I got into Alpha Clash, MetaZoo, Sorcery. So I got news for you. I do enjoy opening booster packs where there's no money on the line. I do. For the cards, for the playability, for the art. Now, if that's not your vibe, that's cool. Like, people being into investing, that's fine, man. That's fine. But I'm all for game pieces. I'm all for people playing the game, and I'll never be on the side of keeping things from people or making it more expensive. Never. Never. It's insane. It's insane. Magic was a game when I started. And now it's this crazy financial commodity where people are genuinely angry, like over the presumption I have to say that a $600 box is unacceptable. Like, I never could have predicted this dystopian Magic hellscape to be our future, where the company is literally like butt fucking us as hard as possible, and people are coming to me and going, why aren't you spreading your cheeks, bro? Like, for real. And why are you telling other people they shouldn't spread their cheeks? Like, I'm here to grab other people's cheeks because I got a lot of money in this. So, like, right? Like, everybody who's on that side has to have a ton of cards and money. That's it. That's it. There's nobody who doesn't have access who's like, you know what? I can't get these cards. I work for fucking minimum wage and I can't afford any of this. But I think it's totally valid that there are all these fucking walls stopping me from playing a game. You know what I mean? Like, I just can't get behind it. I'm not saying that people should I'm not trying to say everybody who has all money and Magic should lose everything they have. That's not what I'm saying. But I will always be like, game pieces are game pieces, right? Florida, the scarcity is what got you into Magic? Well, you and I will be forever different. What got me into Magic was personal incarnation. The flavor on that card was incredible. I was like, wait a minute, you're a fucking wizard. And you've summoned up a being of your pure essence. And that being of your pure essence is literally smashing through. It's this huge, your essence is this huge hulking bruiser. But if it gets destroyed, it literally fucking cuts your life in half. Bam! The flavor on that was so epic that it pulled me into the game, bro. And from that point on, I was like, yo, every card's a story. So maybe I'm a rare creature. Maybe everybody's not like me, but I'm gonna come at it from my angle. And my angle is all of it accessible for everybody. I don't feel like my cards are diminished because everybody can have them, you know? Mortimer, what would I rather open, an Alpha Booster or a Battle for Zendikar Booster? An Alpha Booster, because those are the cards when I started playing, and so they have much more nostalgia to me. Now, I bet you thought that was a fucking gotcha moment, because you could be like, yo, you want to open the expensive one, but I want to open the nostalgic one. Reverse the prices. Battle of Zendikar packs $1,000. Alpha packs $1. Guess which one I still want to open? Like, I'm the flavor boy, don't you get it? I'm the guy who loves the game, bro. Underneath it all. Do you know what I miss the most? Playing the game with my friends when I was young. When it wasn't about money. It wasn't about any of that. None of it. It was purely Magic, because Magic wasn't going to be around for decades. You didn't need to protect your cards. Why would you have sleeves? The hell would you use those for, bro? We're just playing a game, right? That's gone. All of it. It's gone. It's been bulldozed down. The forest that we used to frolic in is gone. And now it's a gigantic metropolis. Parking's $80 an hour. You make 12. You make $12 an hour. Go park your car over by, I'm sorry, that's right, you don't have a car. Or insurance. So you don't have to worry about the $80 because you live in a room with 6 other dudes that cost you $1,000 a month. That's Magic the Gathering, all right? So maybe there's an extra layer of the fact that I've been left behind. I am literally, I'm in the dust now. I cannot afford these products. Legit. So who knows? Maybe that adds an extra layer of bitterness to it or whatever, right? Maybe that's just the poor have-nots who, like, I can't afford it. It's it's not like I have the money and I'm just not going to do it. It's not that. They've literally left me behind. 100%. I can't. Callaway says, I haven't felt like buying any for a week or so. Now it starts to feel similar to trying to quit a drug. Bro, just enjoy yourself. If opening packs makes you happy, do it. Like, that's the thing people don't seem to get. When they come to me and they're like, bro, I don't want you to talk negative about Magic. I'm like, no, go do something else. Find something else to make you happy. Like, stay away from my videos. I literally don't want to stop you from enjoying what makes you happy. I have zero interest in that. What I am interested in doing is airing my complaints and commiserating with people who find this cathartic. That's who it's for. You know how wizards say this product's not for you? I'm not for you. Like, that's how it goes for some people, and that's fine. Like, I don't think that everybody gets that, but there have been channels that I watched, and I used to enjoy them. And then after a while, I started to feel like, yo, this guy's just bitter, and he's angry, and all he does is make negative videos, and I don't gain any entertainment value from it. So I unsubscribed from those channels, and I told YouTube to stop recommending them. And that's genuinely what I tell people to do in the comment section and all that stuff, right? So it's... It is what it is. It is what it is. Mortimer, bro, I agree with you. Alpha and Beta is super, super rare. And I like Alpha and Beta more than I like Unlimited because back in the day, having the black bordered was cooler and they are scarcer. I do like that. Do I think there's any personal value for someone who saves up to buy a $50 card and they're so proud to have it? I mean, anything that makes people happy is great, but somebody shouldn't have to scrimp and save just to be able to buy a cardboard rectangle. Like, I'll put it to you another way, Mortimer. Let's say somebody had to scrimp and save and like, they were really proud that for once they could afford a full day's worth of food, right? Like, normally they can't afford a full day's worth of food, but they scrimped and they worked really hard and they worked towards it. So that full day of food means so much more to them. So honestly, like, they shouldn't have food every day because then the days they do have food, they're absolutely really, like, they're going to feel so proud of themselves. So they should live in this depreciated state where they barely have anything so they can feel really good about themselves and have that sense of achievement and struggle really hard for that thing that absolutely shouldn't be at that price point. You know? So, like, fundamentally as well, I think maybe I'm not driving this point home enough for people. It's how Wizards is operating equals the death of the game. You realize that, right? This is abso-fucking-lutely unsustainable. Absolutely unsustainable. This is not a company that's worried about maintaining and keeping the game going. This is a company that is pillaging it for absolutely everything it's worth right now. So, like, the people who have a bunch of money in it should be fucking terrified. They should be terrified. You're a fucking squirrel living in a tree that they are axing, bro. You have all your money. Like, getting angry at me and telling me to shut up doesn't change the fundamental reality. If I started going on the fucking internet every day and say, guy, there's a volcano that's going to blow up half the world, bro, and then you just go, shut up, you're not going to not get blown up by the volcano, right? Like, that's not how reality works. I don't shape reality, and stopping me from talking about it doesn't change the reality that Wizards of the Coast is on a rocket ship to Insane Town. The decisions they're making are broken and crazy. There is no justification for a $600 set booster for a reprint set. There is none. There is none. There's none. The only justification that people can give is that my card should stay worth a lot. And they're not even gonna. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like fucking Stockholm Syndrome. It's like they got your money for hostage, so you gotta defend them or something. Like, and people don't even realize it. It's like, I would not have money invested in Magic the Gathering. I wouldn't. That's crazy. It's super hard to liquidate. It fluctuates all over the place. People tell themselves the reserved list is a safe store of value, when Wizards of the Coast straight up said, we're coming for you. We're coming for you. They declared it definitively. They made a celebration of it. And yet there will be a bunch of people who think that the money is like locked away and that it's safe in the reserve list, which is pure insanity. It's pure insanity. And there's even some crackheads now looking at the value of Magic 30 singles and going, actually, it was a successful product. Look at the single. It's like, no, dumb. No. It failed miserably, and barely any made it out into the market. So there's some crazies who will spend a bunch of money on it. Not a good product. That's not an indicator that Wizards made a good product. They literally couldn't make a profit off it. It's the biggest failure they've ever fucking made. It's crazy. It's crazy. Mortimer, you're right, bro. The secondary market will be what it is. People are going to do what they do, and investors are going to come and fucking squat on the game. Absolutely. But I'm not going to fucking sit there and be like, oh, it's fine, and I'm not going to say my piece. Fuck that. I don't know why people would think, oh, you know, man, I know you're really unhappy with what's going on, but you should stop because I don't like it. And it's like, sorry, did I set this fucking channel up for you at all? Have I ever fucking contacted you and said, yo, I was thinking about this as a subject for a video. Oh, that's right. Your input means fucking nothing. Shut your mouth. That's how it goes with the people telling me, you need to stop. Why are you here? Why are you here? Right? Like, for real. It's the purest absurdity to go to me, look, man, you need to leave if you're going to complain about Magic because I don't like these videos. It's like, look, listen to yourself. You just said that if you don't like something, you have to leave. So shut the fuck up and take your own advice. I didn't bring this to you. You came here, idiot. You chose to click on this. You chose to click on my face and these words. I did not bring you here. You walked the fuck in the door and then complained where you are. Shut up, idiot. It's so stupid. Like, they're printing money. You compare it to any other game and whatever, and it's just like any board game you can buy for $40 that comes with fucking 200 cards in it, little figures, all of it. And these fucking cocksuckers charge $6 fucking $100 for a set booster box of fucking reprints. And worthless fucking idiots defend this shit as if it's good. Fucking Elias dicks, man. It pisses me off. It pisses me off. And some of them want to rub it in that you can't afford it. And you know what? That does tweak my ball bag sometimes. It does. I don't enjoy being reminded that I can't afford to enjoy the game that I like. I don't enjoy being reminded that the company is a piece of shit that caters to fucking elitist assholes like that. All right? I don't. Like, for fuck's sakes, there is nothing okay about this. There is literally nothing okay about this. Yeah, I'm fucking price sensitive like I'm sensitive to the fucking sting of a scorpion's tail. You know? It's $600 fucking dollars. It's $600. You have to fucking work a week of your life. If you have a fucking minimum wage job, you have to work a week of your life and not pay taxes to the government to buy a fucking booster box of a card game. And people say, well, if you can't afford it, then fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. There's no excuse for it. There's none. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. It drives me crazy. It makes me so fucking mad. It's insane. It's so like, ascertain something might feel good. Yeah, that might. So whatever, man. Like, I don't care. People can, like, I don't want to stop people from being happy. I want people to fucking enjoy it. Like, happiness is hard to come by. And there are people who buying this product will bring them joy. I'm not trying to take that away from anybody. People don't seem to get that. I'm not trying to take your fucking happiness away. I don't care. Be happy, bitch. All right? How the fuck does me saying this is a shitty product and it shouldn't be this expensive stop you from enjoying yourself? How does it stop you from having this? It doesn't. So what's your fucking problem? MS says, preach it, sir. We need them to listen. Fucking, they're not going to listen to me. Whatever, man. Thanks, though. It's that bitter feeling of it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter how much I fucking rage. It doesn't matter how right I am. I'm just going to watch this thing I fucking love die in front of me while idiots who don't fucking understand just tell me I'm wrong. It's fucking infuriating. It's fucking infuriating. Ugh. Like, I've been here since the beginning, man. I've been here since the beginning. They used to give a shit. They used to care about the card quality. They don't care about nothing. They don't care about the card quality. They just care about fucking us. They just care about taking every dollar. They don't give a fuck about balancing formats. They don't give a fuck about gameplay. None of it. None of it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Aftermath. They think we're fucking complete idiots and they could just peel part of a set off and sell it to us as a separate fucking set. They're like, fuck you, buy it, dickheads. Like, and it just gets worse from here. There's nothing to stop it. Nothing. This is a car without brakes rolling down a fucking hill, man. Rolling down a hill into a lava pit with cocksuckers on the sidelines cheering it on. Well, I'm like, guys, can we get a rope maybe and slow this fucking thing down? Dicks, why do you want a rope? Fuck you, buddy. Get in the car. Take all your cards and get in the car. Enjoy your trip into the lava, asshole. Florida, yes. I wish Wizards would get out of the aftermarket game and let it take care of itself. When Wizards wasn't so laser focused on the secondary market, it wasn't so brutal. But it's become so, like, it's so frustrating because a lot of people don't have the long-term perspective. They don't pay nearly as much attention. They just have a fucking surface level of what's going on. And then I don't get it. And it's like, oh, God. I'm glad I have a place to fucking rant and get it out. I appreciate you guys listening to my bitching. God. Like, everything's changed, man. Everything's changed. It's all money now. It's all money. Whenever, like, when you used to start, people would just tell you about the cards they were excited about. People would always tell you about the cards they're excited about. They tell about the cool cards they cracked. Now it's always, yo, check it out, I got this mythic. It's worth X dollars. It's always with the money attached. Wizards of the Coast has successfully converted the entire culture into this modified bunch of cunty fucking douchebags where every single aspect of Magic is about EV. So, you know my game, my hobby, it's a jobby. Everybody's a pocket dealer and I have this collection and I buy at buy list prices and sell it of my own backpack at full prices. Oh, you're running a tournament? Well, what sort of promos are you going to give it to make it worth my while for me to play my I'm sorry, Do they do this with other hobbies where they have to bribe the shit out of you, or you're gonna make more? I mean, I get there are tournaments for money, that's a thing, but this whole just coming to casually play in a Friday night. I don't play in Friday Night Magic unless the EV is that I'm plus. What's the promo? Hold on, let me look at it. Like, can I get 2 pro? It's all this just grindy, fucking angle shooting bullshit. It's the worst. It's the worst. Flora said, this is healthy. We used to be able to have different opinions and still be friends. Now it's if you don't agree with me, then fuck you. Yep. You know what, buddy? And I know I yell fuck you for not getting, I know I yell that sometimes, but like, I feel you. You can disagree with people. I don't just go, everyone has to agree with me in lockstep. Some guy left a comment going, stop deleting my comments. It shows you can't take criticism. And I was like, bro, I haven't been deleting your comments. Google might be doing that. I'll let you in. Here's how it works. If somebody's annoying me and I delete multiple other comments, I ban them. So, pro tip, if you leave a comment saying to somebody, stop deleting my comments, it means you can't take criticism. Nobody's going to look at that and go, wow, you're really annoying and I don't like you, but I just won't ban you because I don't want you to think I don't like criticism. Like, I ban dickheads. I don't ban people for disagreeing with me. I ban dickheads. People can disagree with me. I ain't always right. This is my fucking perspective, right? There's certain things I know I'm fucking right about. $600 for set booster boxes? Fuck you and your mother? I know for a fact I'm right on that shit. There's other things, yeah. I know for a fucking fact. I don't care what anybody says. You can be wrong. Be wrong. I don't fucking care. But yeah, that's fact right there. Jamlin Jr. says, my spirit animal is a Mike Hatcher truth bomb. Hell yeah, buddy. Like, for real. When it comes down to it at the game store, people are having a good time. Remember that. People are out there playing Magic, having a good time. I was out playing Magic and having a good time yesterday. People don't seem to understand that, too. It's like, yo, I'm still playing Magic and having fun. I'm still working with, like, if I was gaining no joy from Magic, why the fuck would I still be here talking about it? Why wouldn't I be doing other things? I have other channels and other things I can do, other things to occupy my time. I don't need to do Magic. I do it because I like Magic. I like it. It's fun. It's a good game. I enjoy it. You know? I like looking at new cards. Remember how I said every card's a story? I enjoy that shit. I enjoy that. Gerthu, yeah, bro, it makes me sad too. I saw it a lot from the other side of the counter, right? As the guy who's like working behind the counter and watching people come into the store, and it's like the store owner was running the F&Ms for free. They cost nothing to come in. And like he's giving a booster pack to everybody who fucking plays in it. And there's still this angle shooting. And still, like this one guy comes up to the counter to buy a bundle. And the other guy stops him right at the counter and goes, I won't buy that. You can get it for $5 less online. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And it's not even my store, right? I'm livid on the store owner's behalf. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, what? I'm like, don't fucking tell people not to buy products from the store. Are you out of your fucking mind? Do you know what you just fucking did? You worthless little fucking dickhead. Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight, you fucking cocksmoker. You've been coming to this fucking store every fucking week and playing in these events for free where you get at least one booster pack just for playing and we give out promos and shit. You've been coming here every week for free. I don't even remember seeing you buy a fucking thing, maybe a can of pop. And then on top of that, when this guy's gonna buy this fucking bundle, you turn around and go, no, don't buy. What do you think keeps the lights on in here, you fucking idiot? What is the matter with you? Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, no, you didn't do it. Are you calling me a liar? I just fucking watched you do it. What is wrong with you? Do you know how much money he spends on these events, you little fucking pissant? And you're gonna fucking deprive him of business. It's fine to support the store you go to. What the fuck do you think keeps the lights on, you fucking idiot? What do you think pays for the heat and the product? How the fuck do you think he gets the money to give you these free boosters? He is fucking struggling. I'm watching this fucking store die, and you greedy fucks keep coming in and draining every bit of blood because you just have to get another fucking dollar so you can sell it for 40 cents to a buy list. And if you don't get it, you're gonna badmouth the place all around town. Fuck you. Get the fuck out. Never come back. I didn't say that shit. He already left crying before I got to that point. And then his friend comes in. And he's like, yo, buddy left crying. What did you do? And I'm like, hold up. Don't you mean, what did he fucking do? Is he crying? Good. He fucking deserves it. I'm going to tell you what he did, and then you get to decide if you want to defend it or you want to fucking apologize to me right now for coming up to me with this fucking shit. And then after he heard it, he's like, oh, yeah, this is a business, you stupid fucking dickhead. And the store owner is too nice to fucking tell you this shit, but I'm not. I'm watching it fucking crush his soul as he tries to keep everybody happy and playing. Every other store in the city is full of fucking grinders. The events cost money. This place is the last true bastion of Magic, and you greedy little pissant pieces of shit are bleeding it dry. I fucking hate you. I despise everything you fucking stand for. You are the opposite of what Magic players were. You do not deserve this game. Fuck you. Oh God, watching what happens to fucking the LGS shit, it drives me crazy. LGSs are the most fucking special places in the Magic universe, and they get shit on the most. Wizards takes advantage of them, dumps everything on them, so the optics all look bad, and every greedy little fuckbag who can't make money off of Magic gets pissed at the LGSs. Fuck you. Oh. God, watching a fucking store get crushed between Wizards and greedy players. Fuck, man. What the fuck happened to the world? The fuck? What the fuck happened? And Wizards just fucking feeds into it. Every year the players are fucking greedier and greedier. And I'm like, is this real? Like, this is the fucking community? I'm gonna be a fuck that shit. So I don't even care. I got my own little corner. I'm finding my friends who are like me and whatever, and we're gonna keep fucking partying and whatever, because I can't handle these new fucking generation greed bag fucksticks, man. Oh. Woo! Daddy's getting heated. It's fucking rant style, right? I put it in the fucking title. I knew what I was in for. I know how I feel. Like, it's in there. I'm fucking pissed. I'm fucking pissed. It's purest absurdity. It's purest absurdity. Finn, can you say fuck Arena, fuck Greedy Wizards, and fuck Amazon? You sure can, buddy. Oh. Man. All right. Woo! I went as red as a lobster. Yep, I sure did. I just, he's fucking dead now, man. Tweaks me more too. Just thinking about it. Watching people fucking, dude. Fucking hell, man. I respected him too much to fucking tear into people right in front of him, right? Like, for real. I should have, though. I totally should have. Fuck. Novelty, too busy playing Wingspan to go outside. That imaginary game. Have fun, buddy. Have fun. Commander Masters. Nah, Mortimer goes through the normal distribution chain, so you can get it. You can get it wherever. The only thing that's direct from Wizards is like secret layers. Occasional like Hasbro Pulse thing. Yo, I'm gonna be real, guys. I got so ranty that I'm like uncomfortable, man. For real. And I'm trying not to push too much discomfort out in the world. And I'm like, maybe I let that go a little too far. There's ranting, and then there's just perhaps over the top. You know, I don't know. Pause for station break. Hey, damn Floridas, give me that board, hero. You got it, bro. You got it. It was some amazing art level ranting. Well, thanks, Anderson. It is Rants by Hatcher, right? It hurts, man. It hurts. It hurts that it's happening. It hurts that people don't understand that it's not okay. Like, but that's partially me. I gotta learn to just not give a shit at all. Fuck it, whatever. It doesn't matter. Well, thanks for the comment saying you guys enjoyed the rant. Fuck, man. Mortimer, I don't know, man. It depends on the store. I think some stores like that, some don't. But I'm pretty sure that there's a bunch of stores who are unhappy with how much money they have to lay out at first for the double masters and shit like that. Some of the stores I go to are not happy about it, bro, at all. They're just like, no, this is a bullshit price. I don't like having to put out all this money, and the local community can't afford this shit. I don't want to be fucking stuck with all this crap. So some stores aren't ordering it at all, but that's not a lot. BB, that's the new normal now. After everything, we just go up from here. There's never gonna be a cheaper than before set until things go drastically bad for Wizards. They're literally trying to find the top right now. That's what this is. This is them saying, how much can we get people to pay? They thought it was $1,000 for gold-backed proxies. They really did. That's why they trumpeted Magic 30 so hard. But it turns out they were wrong. The question is now, how far can they edge back up to that amount, because they want to sell $1,000 boxes, right? But they don't have the balls to do it yet. Look at what they're doing with the Commander Master collector packs, right? A collector box of Commander Masters is $350. Whoa, you say to yourself, Lord of the Rings was $520, right? And it's like, yeah, but here's the thing. Lord of the Rings collector box had 12 booster packs. Do you know how many booster packs are in a Commander Masters box? 4 for $350. So if you want 4 of those to equal the 12 booster packs, that would be $1,400 for a standard style collector booster box. $1,400 for 12 booster packs of Magic the Gathering cards, of reprints. Wizards doesn't have to put extra cost into making those. Do you guys know how much it costs Wizards to print a booster pack of cards? 20 cents. 20 cents. I've seen internal numbers. I'm adding a little bit for inflation and stuff, but legit 20 to 25 cents. I've seen the internal numbers. I know how much it costs to make a pack of Magic cards. Like 2 dimes. 2 dimes. 2 dimes. 2 dimes. Times that by 24 for a set booster box. 20 cents times 24 packs. $600. $6 motherfucking $100. I should just start the people in this. You know what? Honestly, what I should start doing is cozying up to the people in the comment section who are like, yo, that's perfectly reasonable. Like, you know what? You're right. That is perfectly reasonable. I see you're buying 10 of those. Can you send me $600 to my PayPal so I can get 1 box too? That's it. Fuck that. Fuck this whole, you know what? Screw it. I'm throwing aside the rant. I'm going to start sucking Wizards dick for free product, and I'm going to start cozying up to the big fat whales. Daddy's got bills to pay. Fuck this shit. Rant life and being stressed out and not having enough money. I'll just start lying and being fake if that's what it takes. Screw it. Let's go that route. Who's with me? That's the new fucking plan. Sell out, sell out, sell out. Let's do it. Gianna says, don't pay your rent, buy Magic. Yo, if you pay rent, you're probably too poor to play Magic. Magic's now for landowners, right? For real. If you rent, then, you can play Pauper. It's named after you. Max your credit card. My credit card has a $500 limit. I couldn't even put a box of set boosters on it. It's funny. People comment on the video going, yo, you're saying this sucks, but are you buying it? I'm like, I literally can't afford it. So no, I'm not some on-high rich boy. I don't know what the fuck you think like I am, but I am your regular, everyday, average Joe who cannot get this shit. I have been left behind with the rest of y'all. I ain't buying boxes and going, hey, you shouldn't buy this, but I am. Like, okay. Kitsune, you want to hear about my heavy bag? My bag is heavy with depression and sadness. One of my nuts is called depression. The other's called fucking sadness. I call them Commander Masters. Can't even get a Master's box on credit. The price point is savage. Yep, that's my life. Whatever. There's lots of stuff I can't buy. It's just, a lot of those. The argument that people will make sometimes too is like, I don't know why people are complaining they can't buy this. You can't buy a Ferrari. You can't buy a Lamborghini. Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. A Ferrari and a Lamborghini are exactly the same as the equivalent of a deck of playing cards. Your point is very salient, and you don't come across as out of touch in any way whatsoever. I genuinely wish that I could live a life as comfortable and nice as yours, because it must be amazing to be so disconnected from the reality of almost everybody's life, where you can just be like, I don't know why the peasants complain. Like, I can't buy like a NASA spaceship, so like I can't get anything I want. Sure, I have all my time to myself and I can buy anything that any regular person would want, but there are some things on this planet I can't buy, so I just don't get why. Like, I don't even understand. It's like, I wish I was like you, bro. I wish I was fucking super rich and disconnected as fuck. Must be awesome. Must feel great. You just look down on people and just go, Kitsune, I need a sugar daddy. I need like fucking 24 sugar daddies. And actually, speaking of which, I need a top up of my sugar water. So, I'm gonna get some more barks. I'll be back. Off to my peasant fields to get some of my peasant root beer that's in my fucking price range. God forbid a $600 fucking booster box. The stream helped me realize I couldn't buy a box of set boosters of Commander Master. So I'm like, put it on your back so your credit card. I'm like, I literally, yeah, it's $600 and then plus tax. It's like my credit card's $500. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. What a world. You're just as broke as me. Shut up. Taking these fucking Doritos, I'm gonna do some comfort eating. Alright guys, Daddy's got his root beer and a bag of Doritos so we can do some comfort eating. Let's do what the poor folk do. I can't afford no $600 box, but I can afford sugar water with caffeine and a bag of Doritos. So let's get cheesy. Hey, Mortimer! Super Chat says, can I get you ranting again? I love your rants, brother. Two things. One, when you got the PSA 10 Antiquities Booster or the Portal 3 Kingdoms pack, why did it feel special? If everything was 10 cents, then that feeling wouldn't happen. No? They feel special for a couple of reasons. One, it felt special because you enjoy what I do enough to go out of your way to send me a gift. That made me feel pretty special, right? The scarcity, obviously, the scarcity of them is a very big draw. Yes, having rare things is a nice feel. I will acknowledge that. When I get blind boxes, I like to get the rarest figures. It's fun. It's like, oh, I got the rare guy. That's neat. But like a blind box that costs $1 million or a blind box that costs $2 gives me the same feeling of getting the rare. Do you see what I'm saying? So I think, Mortimer, you and I are just fundamentally different, and that's fine. But like, I also think that like, No, actually that encapsulates what I was going to say pretty well. Anyways, let me put you up on the board. So yeah, like everybody's different, right? And for some people, it's absolutely about the money. Absolutely. And being excited about getting money is, dude, I fucking love getting money. Like, I'm never disappointed when I get a magic card that's worth a bunch of money. I'm like, oh, boo, I got this. I'm not against that. I'm against Wizards of the Coast bilking us. I'm not against people having value. You feel me? You feel me? MS says, can we get a steak too? You have one. You have one, buddy. I quit smoking a long time ago. I fully quit smoking everything a week ago, too. Today actually marks a week of me being completely 100% smoke-free, having switched to edibles for my other smoking enjoyment. So I'm very pleased with myself, actually. Mortimer, I agree. 25,000 different cards in Magic, it will be extremely difficult to acquire them all. But that doesn't change the point that none of this shit should be that crazy expensive, right? Should be able to get all this stuff. Wizards does remastered sets and all kinds of stuff. They can do entire blocks in one go. So they can literally do anything they want. Anything. And they choose to do this. Oh, Seth, that's nice to say. We get rare guy perp for free. What fantastic value from the Hatcher Entertainment Network. Bagak! Yeah, let's do it.
You're getting down and having a good clucking time with the hen. Bagak, baby.
Mortimer asking to bug me, trying to get me to rant. Don't rip your head off. Make up your mind, dickhead. Do you want to fucking rant or not? Yo, start yelling, but don't yell at me. Come on, motherfucker. What do you want? Choose. Choose. You want your ball bag tickled or punched? You gotta make up your damn mind. You can't say both at the same time. I'm trying to get you punching my sack, but don't punch me in the sack. Come on, man. Come on, decide what you want. You want fucking damaged testicles or not? I ain't God all day. I'm a busy fucking findom here, alright? That's what I'm gonna get into. I fucking have more respect being involved with fucking telling guys to fist their own ass and give me $50 than I would for fucking being involved with Wizards of the Coast. Alright, Callaway, see you later, buddy. That's good. Todd says, I'm going to put straps on my Commander Masters box and wear that bitch like a Coach purse. There you go. You're paying that much for it. You better, bro. You better. Like, for real. $600 for a set booster box? I'm going to start using that as a frying pan and cooking my bacon in because I got to get some value out of that shit. Florida bucks, no, sorry. Mortimer, do I ever feel proud when I save up and buy something that I want? Didn't we already go over this one, bro? We already did this, right? Earlier in the stream. You literally asked me that question. So I'm not going through that whole fucking cycle again. Either you walked away when I answered it or whatever. I'm not doing that one again. Nice try. The cards were solid titanium and came in exotic wood carved boxes. That would definitely justify a much bigger price comparatively to regular Magic. I will agree with you on that one, Thomas. They're seeing how much money people are spending on gambling and trying to cash in because it's essentially the same thing. I feel you. They're taking advantage of people who have addictive personalities. Absolutely. Mortimer, I know you're trying to get me to rant, but you gotta find another angle, bro. find another angle. You're trying to get me to rant, but the comfort of the Doritos. I'm comforting myself with carnal pleasures. Habanero Mortimer's been around for a long time, buddy. He's not new. He's not new at all. Oh, Habanero, you want to time somebody out. You have my permission to time out Finn for saying replace my Doritos with Cool Ranch Doritos. You may wrench his nutsack at your pleasure. Well, bam! Give it to him. Get him, Habanero. Sick him. Sick him. Mortimer, you really like the fact that the new booster boxes are $600 a piece? Yeah, you probably also like your stupid, ugly face, don't you, you dumb bastard? You ugly motherfucker. You hate-filled sack of fucking goo. Of course you like that, because your fucking brain don't work. You drank all your goddamn brain cells away. Mortimer, I watched you fucking do it, alright? Yeah, how about that? How about that? Suck my nuts, Mortimer, you greasy cockbag. You fucking dirty, uneatable Dorito. You don't even get called inedible because you're fucking ignorant and uncultured. So I'm not going to use correct words when speaking about you. You're the human equivalent of an unwashed dick, all of you, bro. You're the scuzz stuck under somebody's unwashed foreskin. Oh. Finn, you got it. Oh, Jess. Don't defend the Cool Ranch. Habanero got you too. He got you too. 5 minutes in the corner. You two Cool Ranch boys can kiss it up. You go, yo, you're cool. I'm cool too. You know what would be cool? We could go get a ranch together, and then we could eat Cool Ranch together. Hey, you know what we could do then? We could kiss. Oh yeah, we could redo Brokeback Mountain together. I wish I could quit you, Cool Ranch. I wish I could quit you, Cool Ranch, dude. Blah blah blah. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. That's you two fucking clowns. Don't be like, all right, my bad. You fucking wanted it, bitch. You fucking wanted it. You walked into the fucking lion's den, you kicked it in the ribs and said, come on, man, maul me. Well, you just got mauled, you greasy fuckbag. You prolapsed anus. I gave you what you wanted. You fucking never happy. What, do you want to be my fucking wife? Literally, you requested something and I give it to you, and mid giving it to you, you don't want it? That's what she fucking does. She's like, tell me what you think. And then I start to tell her, and she gets upset, and I'm like, I'm just telling you what you asked me to. Yeah, but now I don't want it. I don't need that. If you're going to do that, at least suck my dick. Habanero, you hit the wrong guy. You're not supposed to time out. You weren't supposed to time out Mortimer. You were supposed to time out Sweets. Because he said Cool Ranch. Get in the Cool Ranch corner. You go kiss with the other Cool Ranch boys. Get. Mortimer, you're in the corner now too for being beside a Cool Ranch comment. Habanero got you. That's funny. At first I was like, why did you randomly time out Roger? And they'll look right above it. There's a Cool Ranch comment. I'm like, that's why. It's one of those tap with the finger. Oops, too quick. Oh, but yeah, Habanero, just so you know, bro. Mortimer's been around forever. We fucking hung out in person. I know Mortimer. We're all good. We're all good. Don't worry. I know how defensive you are of me and how you're just like, if anybody wants it, they get it. Did he say he loves it? Oh, what did Mortimer said oh, wait a minute. Love them. He loves Cool Ranch, then he does deserve to be in the Cool Ranch corner. Never mind. Mortimer, you get what you get. You're a Cool Ranch boy too. Just so y'all know, the real name of those fucking chips, Uncool Ranch. So when you're eating them, that's y'all. Y'all's uncool. Deal with it. Hamilton, yeah, buddy. What's wrong with Cool Ranch? Everything. Cool Ranch is hateful. Deadly Feet. No, you're not. You're lying. He's saying he is because he wants to be part of the crew. He just wants to go into Kiss Boy Corner. Oh, no. He's been escorted there. Enjoy Kiss Boy Corner. Oh, John, well, you're way too late, bro. I was red in the face, yelling at the top of my lungs, all of it. But now I've moved on to comfort eating over the fact that I'm so poor, I literally can't even buy I couldn't buy a box of Commander Master set boosters on credit. It's literally not possible. It's literally not possible. Ball Falcon, you prefer all dressed or ketchup chips? Come on over, buddy. I got a bag of Ruffles. I got a big bag of Ruffles. I just picked these because I've been dealing with a lot of cheese on the internet today, so I'm balancing it out. External cheese versus internal cheese, and I repressurize. You feel? Kensuke, your kids only eat the Cool Ranch, you get all the nacho cheese ones? Bro, the kids that eat the Cool Ranch, you take them down by the river and they accidentally drowned, right? And then the cops are like, what happened? And be like, don't worry, those are the kids who ate Cool Ranch. You're like, oh, yeah, the Cool Ranch kids. We used to call them short bus kids back in the day, but I feel you. So, yeah, they get in the water. That happens. Sorry for your loss, but, you know, no offense, Kensuke, but if you got Cool Ranch kids, mankind better off without them, right? For real. Tell them I said that. Tell your kids that I said that mankind is better off without them. Blue Cats, I already know your brain damage, though, so I'm not surprised you like Cool Ranch. You have a fucking stack of 80s Jean-Claude Van Damme videos. You also don't know not to put fucking pot lids that have plastic handles in the fucking oven when you're cooking food. But it doesn't matter, because you mentioned Cool Ranch and Habanero got you. You're in the Kiss Boy corner now. Watch out. Watch out. Wait, what? Joel, there were collars in Star Trek that looked like Doritos? What? Finn, that's not Cool Ranch, buddy. That's not Cool Ranch. What up, Artorias? Can't cook food when you buy food or Commander Masters. Oh, that's funny. Stuffed myself like a fat pig. Jonald Tram says Commander Masters is the Cool Ranch of Magic sets. You get applauded. You get applauded by me. Australia has no Cool Ranch? Benro, are you speaking the truth? Because if that's the truth, then Australia has just been elevated mightily in my eyes. I forgive them all of the death spiders and I forgive them for not even having root beer. If they have exiled Cool Ranch, that shows that Australia is amazing. Gerlu is doesn't even know what Cool Ranch is. Good. Good. Adam says, you must have hung out with Doug Stanhope. Doug Stanhope is fucking hilarious, but dark as shit. Honestly, love the reference. Love it. I love when people mention comedians that I'm a fan of, right? Any kind of connection between me and them, always pleasing to me. I love being funny, and I have a fucked up sense of humor too, right? So his shit's right up my alley, but I understand why he doesn't fucking pull punches. He doesn't fuck around. We're going into reality. We're going dark, but it's going to be fun. So come with me. Let's go. It's great. It's great. That story about him getting a blowjob from that lady who turned out to be a dude while his friend waited to get it. And then it fucking tried to steal his wallet and shit. And he's all fucking pretending it's a gun. And it's I'll shoot you. And it's even then the crackhead wouldn't give back the money. And then his buddy's he's yeah, you got your dick sucked by a dude. And then he's you waited for your turn. Also, you owe me $7 or whatever it was, because it was now I wasn't sure if she was a lady, but when she said she was going to suck my dick for $15, I wasn't going to question it. And it's just, and he ain't lying. That shit happened. You know what I mean? He's not just making stuff up. It's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. Artorius, looking forward to another dead CCG Plinko, putting together a care package from your collection for it. Oh, hell yeah. Those are fun, man. Those are fun. Habanero, you found Cool Ranch to be underwhelming, did you? I found the taste to be very strong and I hated it. So, different experiences, same end result, right? Now I want to know if Cool Ranch chips are in Australia. I'm going to start to interrogate Australians who come into the chat. Do you have Cool Ranch? Mortimer, you're out of the loop. The $1 million Lord of the Rings card pulled in Toronto. What was the deal with it? Originally, they said it was pulled in Whitby. And now the story is that it was pulled by a retail worker, a forklift operator, who picked it up at face-to-face games. So those are the details that I have. There's not much, really, because they're going through like a lawyer and remaining anonymous, which is a wise choice in this case, for real. Because people are crazy. So you may as well keep that a secret until you've gotten it out of your hands. So apparently, before, BGS made an offer that they would make a special case for it and everything like that, but it had already been graded ahead of time. Apparently what happened was somebody came down from PSA, picked up the card themselves, and escorted it back to be same day graded kind of thing. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, the One Ring has already been found, graded a PSA 9, and is in the midst of being sold. Fallon, yeah, you know what, bro? I could see that. Talking about like what? Yeah, that's people's positions in life, bro. That's how it goes. It's brutal. Rangiku says you can get Cool Ranch, but you have to get it in a specialty store. If it isn't like an import store, the same way I'd have to go to like a British import shop, that counts. Basically, if Australia doesn't have Cool Ranch, just like, here you go, you can get it on any shelf or whatever else, and then that's awesome. It's like, if you can only go, you got to go to some special faraway place, and they keep it away from all the good folk of Australia. That's good. Did they only print one? Yep, it's literally a one of one serialized. That's it. It's a one-off. They also did like 300 of another ring, 700 of another, and 900 of another. So in total, there's like almost 2,000, but there's like the one of one, and it's gonna sell, it looks like, for somewhere between 1 to 2 million. Nathan, did you miss all the ranting? You missed a lot of ranting, to the point where my brain is like, is this one I leave up or is this one I delete afterwards? I don't know. But yeah, a whole bunch of ranting. Root beer is pretty easy to find. Oh, I've been led astray. I've been tricked. How bad did Cool Ranch hurt me? Very badly, clearly. Yeah, Finn, the 9 rating on the ring is really just par for the course for Wizards. The biggest, most crazy thing they've ever made. And of course it's not made perfect. Why would it be? Why would it be perfect, right? That's right, P. It's $600 now, buddy. It's $600 for a box. It's insane. It's insane. Cthulhu Mayo? Ugh, I don't like mayo, bro. They have an advertisement on the back. Have it with Mountain Dew. Screw you, I'm having it with Barks. Don't tell me what to drink, you stupid bag of chips. And they say I have fucking oppositional defiance disorder. Do you fucking tell me what to do, you stupid bag of chips? Nathan, not a lot of color in the stream tonight. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's because we're on Hatcher, bro. There's not as many members and stuff here, right? Hamilton, you like giving the bad jelly bean flavors to your friends and keeping the good ones for yourself? Does that make you a bad person? Yes. But only on a small scale. It doesn't matter. Ah, oh, Nathan! Hell yeah, coming in with the memberships. 10 gifted. Thanks, buddy. Oh, you're hooking up the good ones too. Look at that. Jess, Seth, Cthulhu, Kentucky, Joe, Jonatram, Finn. Right after he left a comment too. That's awesome. Beasley, Vermont, Death Dog, Yamagoro. Look at that, man. You got a bunch of winners too. Good job. You picked the random picking. Picked well. Nathan, 108 for a Hatcher stream feels good. Is that how many people are in here? Oh shit. Hey, cool. Cool. I had no idea. Awesome. Yeah, I guess that's more Magic Historian level numbers. Probably because people knew it was going to be a fucking rant, right? People do like ranting. And what the hell am I talking about? Obviously, I'm going to leave this up afterwards. Obviously, I'm going to leave this up afterwards. It's at the end of the video. I mean, I'm saying, yo, there's this live stream, so I'll just leave it up, whatevs. What up, DJ Longhair? How you doing? Describe a bad jelly bean flavor. Puke, earwax, snot. They're all gross. Grass wasn't so bad. P, what about paying $600 for an Alpha Sorcery booster box? I didn't pay for mine. I got sponsored. So I got mine sent to me for free. So I'm not in that club, bro. I'm not in that club. But I wouldn't spend $600 on a booster box at anything. Straight up. Doesn't matter what you call it. Whatever game. Name any game. Would you pay $600? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Never. Never. Sweets came for the magic, stayed for the rant, and hell yeah, buddy. I'm trying something a little new today with the comments. I've actually been going through and systematically responding to almost everybody. I'm going to see how that goes for a bit and see how I like the vibe of that. Probably won't end up sticking with it, but meh. I want to see how it feels rather than just scrolling through. I read all the comments all the time, but I don't respond to that many. I haven't decided if I'm going to like tweak the approach. I probably will, and I won't interact with anybody who's being unpleasant, and then I'll just be like, whatever, and I'll choose who to interact with. But for today's video that I put out, I am going to go back and try and respond to every single comment that's left, because I don't think I've done that in a long time. Although I'm probably just going to do that more over here. I thought about it afterwards. I started it, and I'm like, maybe I'll just do that more on Hatcher. I like interacting with people. But, there's some fractious crap going on over there that doesn't really happen over here. Fellers, hear anything about a magic nerf secret lair? The only nerf thing I knew was that one card, right? DJ Longhair, $600 for the set boosters. Yep. It's right up there, bro. Right up there. Finn says $600 can buy you a PS5 or an Xbox or a decent laptop or some ladies of the evening. And he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Whoa. Mortimer, how's Carly doing? She's doing good. She's recovering up now, so it's nice. Things have been getting better. She was having more problems, and so she had to step down from her part-time job, even though she was only doing 4 hours a week because her body couldn't handle it. And now she's starting to get better, and it's nice to see because she's in less pain and she's more comfortable. And actually, on that note, I would like to take a moment, aside from all the ranting, to say a sincere thanks to all of you fucking guys for having my back for so long and for being here and doing all this with me, because that's the reason I can take care of her and be an entertainer like this. It's because you guys keep coming and hanging out and supporting me and all this fucking shit. And it means genuinely the world to me. I would like to continue to do this forever. And all I really care about is taking care of her. So as long as she's taken care of, I don't ever have to worry about doing anything else. You know, that's my vibe. So she is the center of my universe, and as long as everything's good there, then I can frolic about and do all my crazy stuff. And that's what I get to do. So thanks for being a part of it. Cheers to you motherfuckers for supporting one of the most fun motherfuckers on the internet. This guy. It's not one of those, yo, hey, help me take care of my disabled wife. It's like, no. I'll entertain you. If it's worth it to you guys, you support it. And as a side effect, I'll take care of my wife. That's the deal. What I do has to be worth it. I ain't interested in fucking handouts. I'm interested in being rewarded for being genuinely entertaining. And that's what's going on. So I'm super happy. Man, I'm thinking about that. It's really perked my mood up considerably. Sure, things are going shitty with Magic, but things are going better with the person I care the most about. And I get to spend my time hanging out with you guys, having fun, just ranting and whatever. Like none of it matters. It's just Magic, right? So things are bad. Who cares? It's still just a fucking game. It's still just a game. You know? Artorias, you have a room full of dead CCGs now for the money you would have spent on Lord of the Rings or Commander Masters. Yeah, I imagine just the amount of one box redirected to dead games would garner quite a bit because they sell cheaply. What up, Red Dress? How you doing? You made it before the end this time. I think it was yesterday where you showed up right at the tail end. So I'm looking to do some more goofy ass shit as well. I've got that. I released a video on the Grand Archive TCG today. It's not a super long video. It is a short little check it out. Here's my initial impressions of it. It's got a cool system where they don't use lands, and you just play cards from your hand. Like you got 6 cards, you got something that costs 3. You play 3 cards from your hand face down, right? That pays for that. You get to pick those up later. But there's another deck you can play out of that burns those cards permanently outside your deck as an additional kind of resource. It's interesting. I like it. Yeah, damn right, Mortimer. That is all that matters, bro. Altry should have been here earlier. I had the mask on at the beginning of the stream for the hellos. Felonious Tom. I saw that video. It looks super cultured. If you want to laugh, if you like to laugh, go watch the Grand Archive video. I fucking promise you, the first bit will make you laugh. It will make you laugh. I got goofy with it at the beginning because, wow, I wanted to. I think it's fucking funny. I got some other funny ideas coming too. What would be the equivalent in Magic to the hardcore mode in Minecraft? That's called Iron Man. That's where you tear up any card that would go to the graveyard. So if your creature dies, you tear it up. If you cast a sorcery that would go to the graveyard, you fucking tear it up. Anything that hits the graveyard, you physically destroy the card. It's an old school format. People did play it. Moxes and shit like that totally got destroyed. I've played in tournaments that were Iron Man tournaments where we literally ripped each other's cards apart. Like just everything got destroyed. It was pretty crazy. Obviously, that sort of thing would be anathema to people nowadays because Magic is so moneyed and cultured that it's unthinkable for everything not to be a perfect 10 and sleeved. But once upon a time, long, long ago, Magic the Gathering was something called a game. And we treated it like that before it became whatever the fuck this is. What up, Dragon Raider? Ralph, you haven't heard of Iron Man since the mid-90s? Yeah, well, it's not a popular format. The closest you're going to find to that kind of stuff is going and checking out like Bad Boy doing his flip it and tomahawk it kind of shit, right? PE, I have no idea if it's too soon to talk about the future EV of sorcery, because honestly, I don't dabble in like finance for any card games really. Like I talk about it tangentially in Magic, but I'm not into like speculating on card games or any of that stuff. So I would go to like card game financial groups to find that information. Yeah, habanero. It was why it was a completely different era, man. It is what it is. I'm sure that there are layers of me being correct about some things I'm saying, and some is just back in my day it was better because it's easier to remember the things you missed that were good while all the negative shit falls away. That's how the human mind works, right? So rose-colored glasses and all that, but there's definitely a lot that's wrong right now, and it wasn't like that. Adam, I'm not sure if I'm picking up your message, but if I understand it correctly, you're just talking about how spending time with family is of genuine value as opposed to magic cards? Because if that's what you're saying, absolutely agree with you, bro. It's hard to think of something like Chaos Confetti actually happening these days. Yeah, Wizards doesn't do stuff like that now. Now their gimmicky cards are like, take a selfie of yourself and post it on under a magic hashtag for a bonus in Unfinity, because you know what's fun and clever and is hilarious? You being a marketing vector for us. Didymus hasn't played Magic since Urza's Legacy. Damn. 90s, bro. Seeing what the game now, it's very disappointing. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine the fucking culture shock of coming into Magic now. I tried to imagine what it would be like, just the culture shock if you stopped 5 years ago. But the game would be completely unrecognizable after that span of time. Ultra Max is the game. I thought it was always a bottomless money pit of addiction. Yeah, it is sad that it preys on people who have problems making strong social connections, and so then they make these social connections through Magic, and they bond with Magic itself as well, and that Magic encapsulates all of that for them, and so it's way easier to mine them for the money because of their addictive personality and their connection to the game, right? Thomas, that's all it is, man. It's like it's the monopolification of magic. Just how they did every kind of monopoly. They're just like, yo, let's just do every kind of magic, whatever, man. Well, maybe we can do a glad hefty bag. Hefty, hefty, hefty. Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. Can we sell that? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Make Dark Steel and Blight Steel Colossus the two different ones, and then $900. Oh, we're not that far off. Fucking Christ, these cock vultures who just want to make their fucking quarterly bonuses and don't give a shit about the game at all. Get every fucking dollar they can out of us without giving a fuck about how bad it is for the game. Artorias, it was unstable, not unhinged. But I can't remember anymore that they did like that, bro. Jimmy got out after Weatherlight, back in Ixalan. Yeah, it's decades. Completely different. Completely different. Habanero, yeah, if you got no LGS in your area, it's hard to have that random throwdown moment, right? Like, I had fun going in yesterday and just chilling. and playing a little bit of the Lord of the Rings Jumpstart. I don't even like the Jumpstart product. Like, I think the Jumpstart product is garbage, but I still had fun playing with a couple of packs, throwing down with my buddy. But because the product isn't that great, we ended up with 3 out of 4 packs being the white Courageous pack. And it's like, wow, look at the variety. My friend was pissed because his were both the white one, and he's just like, this kind of sucks, bro. There's not much variety here. I feel you, man. I feel you. Ultra, you've never played Magic once. You're purely a collector. Crazy. I don't think I've ever collected a game without having played it at least once or twice. The unsets are fun because they're all about not taking Magic too seriously. Yep. The unsets were fun. They got progressively less enjoyable as Wizards of the Coast made joking impossible, and also wasn't willing to dedicate resources towards it to the point where Mark Rosewater has to design the set on his own time outside of company hours to get it made. And then when they make it, they realize it's garbage. So they're just like, how many cards in it could be legal in Magic? That's what marketing wants to know. These ones could be. Okay, they are. We're doing that for marketing now. We're getting rid of this whole silver-bordered concept because people won't play with silver-bordered cards. So we're going to denote it in another way that's harder to tell. So people just argue about it, but they'll still buy the packs and we can sell it. Un is done. Don't expect much more coming that way. Unfinity wasn't a banger. It's probably the death of the unsets. Yeah, things have changed a lot. Change isn't necessarily bad. I just don't like what Wizards is doing because it's totally not good for the health of the game. I don't know. There's the side effect of making people love your game so much, right? I've been a fan of Magic for like fucking 30 years. Yeah. Fucking bummer. Fucking bummer, man. Things won't get worse until... I mean, things won't get better until Wizards reaches the point where they're fucking desperate. And they're so far from desperate right now. They're just printing money at unprecedented rates. Part of what makes me so annoyed about Commander Masters is they're going to sell a bunch of it. It's going to fucking sell. It's going to sell. One of the things that sucks about the world is things don't always go the way they're supposed to. So you just end up with, yep, such is life. Smeagol watching the sunrise with a fresh cup of coffee and listening to my rants. Great start into the day. Well, cheers. Have a good day, bro. Habanero, exactly. That's exactly how they look at it, man. What up, Chaos? Here in Brazil, most products go for more than quarter minimum salary. It's clearly unsustainable. Bro, I feel you. I was literally talking about how here, if you wanted to buy a box of set boosters for Commander Masters, you'd have to work like a fucking 40-hour work week at a minimum wage job, not take any lunch breaks, also not pay any taxes to the government, and then you could afford it before the taxes. Forget rent and food and everything else, right? But that's all right. What a fucking peons like us need Magic cards for? We don't deserve it because we're not rich. Gianna, maybe they'll do a movie with Terry Crews as Teferi. I'd fucking love that. I love Terry Crews. He's great. He's great. Katai started when The Dark came out. The Dark was dripping with flavor. I loved The Dark. It was great. Stoic Crane, if I was the CEO of Hasbro, what would I do to turn things around? If I was the CEO of Hasbro, I would be fully focused on my own fucking bonus and getting my money. I would be doing exactly what they're doing right now. Robbing the Magic players blind. that would literally be my job. That's the point of the CEO. That's how the corporate structure works. You know what I mean? So that I wouldn't be doing anything to turn the game around. I'd be bilking it for every dollar I could so I'd get my bonus, because I don't give a fuck. As the CEO of this company, you think I give a shit about the product? I don't. I'm here to get my money and move on to my next job. I'm just here to pad my resume, get a nice big fat payment when I leave, and yeah, that's it. Once my stock interests are vested, I'm good. You know, like, that's... It doesn't matter who gets put in at the top. Their mandate will be the same. None of them care. You're never going to find a Magic fan at the top. And as soon as they tried to do anything like that, they'd be fucking fired instantly. They would be ousted. That's it. That's the fundamental nature of the corporate structure. There is no salvation here. There is no happy ending where the people revolt and everything goes good. It's just a slow journey to being a completely desiccated corpse. The question is, how slow can we walk to that? That's it. There's no fucking hope. This fucking game's doomed. It's doomed. The corporate structure ensures it. Hasbro is fucking dying. And like, Magic players want to fucking split hairs over dumb shit that doesn't matter. There are literally people who come to me like, stop saying it's Wizards of the Coast. Start saying it's Hasbro. Explain to me how that makes any fucking difference. The term, use them interchangeably if you want. It changes nothing about the conversation. What is the fucking point of even bringing that up? It's Hasbro. There's nobody at Wizards of the Coast that's the problem. Nobody's making any decisions. It's Hasbro. And if you say Hasbro in the video, that will change everything. It changes fucking nothing. Wizards of the Coast is a fucking division of Hasbro. Wizards of the Coast is making all these fucking choices. That's how that works. Oh, PE, bro. I wish you were right. I wish that people wouldn't buy Commander Masters. I wish, but there's no reason to think that. Lord of the Rings just did banger numbers, and the price differential ain't enough to make people bulk. Seriously, there's only one product that's ever been rejected. One product in Magic's history that's ever been rejected. One. This ain't it. It's selling. It's fucking selling. Cthulhu, yeah, Wizards is when you blame Wizards for card design, you blame them for everything. The only thing Hasbro's responsible for is demanding money from them and forcing them to constantly come up with things to do to us. Wizards is the one doing it. Hasbro's the one making them. Basically, Hasbro goes like this. Yo, person in charge of Wizards of the Coast. Either money rolls to us or your head rolls. And so the person at the top goes, my head ain't rolling, fuck everybody else. And they say to everybody under me, either the money flows up or your fucking heads roll. And so that's how that goes down the chain. Fuck you, money flows or you got no job, bitch. That's the entire structure. So all decisions are being made internally at Wizards to save their fucking ass and make tribute to Papa Hasbro so there won't be any beheadings. Man. I do wonder if every day I get closer to being like full on proxy man, I feel like. And I wonder if one day I'm literally just going to be like, I guess I'm done. You know what I mean? Like, I remember before when I quit, I had this big fucking tantrum, this big flare. I'm done with Magic. I'm done with this. I'm selling all my stuff. But underneath, I didn't want to. Right? I still wanted to keep playing. I still wanted to work on my cube. I still wanted to do all that. And so I had those conflicting emotions. And that's why my quitting wasn't really quitting. But I don't know. There could just be a void growing in me where it's just like, fuck it, bro. I'm empty. I genuinely don't give a shit about this game anymore. Like, it's just like being in a marriage where you're like, yo, I just realized I no longer love my wife or care anything at all about this. I'm just going to leave and not even think about it or feel anything about it. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if I am progressing down that road. I have no idea. When does the passion just snuff the fuck out? When do you go, fuck this, all this shit? Why am I spending any of my time on this? You know? I wonder about it. Florida, yeah. That's funny. Artorias, no. No, Aftermath wasn't rejected. It's still on shelves. People are still buying it here or there. Magic 30 is the only rejected product in Magic's history. There are limp fish that don't sell that well, whatever, but that's it. Magic 30 is the only actually rejected. We are literally taking this down from sale, quietly removing it for being available for sale. That's rejected. That is rejected. Toxic, your LGS is charging $700. Good lord. That's even crazier, man. That's even crazier. What up, Fulgore? How you doing? So yeah, sometimes for real, I guess I just feel like an old crank. You know? I'm like, as my day passed and I'm just supposed to shuffle on now? Is that what it is? Fulgore, not great, but you got pizza. Well, pizza's pretty great, bro. Pizza's pretty great. I wish we had a fucking gigantic get-together right now with like this huge, mega long pizza cut in all kinds of squares with pepperoni. So we could all have infinite pepperoni pizza and chill. Wait, that's not us banging. I want to be very clear. I'm not saying I want to have a big fat orgy with all you weirdos. I'm literally just talking about pizza. Like normal square pizza. Ralph, you think the new Lord of the Rings secret lair is going to bomb the fuck out? I'm so cynical. I don't think it is. I think it's going to sell. Which is going to sell commons and uncommons in a secret lair just fine. Because there's a bunch of Lord of the Rings fans. And it's got that backsheet art, even though it's just screenshots, man. What a world. What a world. Hard to fathom. Pizza and magic at a large table would be badass. Yeah, man. You only need simple pleasures in life. Chaos, 4 workdays equals 1 Commander Master set booster. That's crazy. Like, how do you even have a hobby like that? Just like, I guess I'm not playing this game. You know what I mean? I'm a relic from a different era. I'm not in line with the magic moneyed world. I like the lore and the flavor, and I'm like, all I do now is just fucking complain about everything gets worse and worse. Fuck, man. At least on Fantasy Geographic, I'm still making lore. Oh. Life is weird. Not gonna lie and pretend like I don't occasionally wonder if it is time to hang up the old magic hat and move on to something else. I guess I'll know when that time comes. Isn't there a card game called Relic? Probably. Probably. That was really disappointing. There wasn't even a drop of root beer that time. I tilted it up and not even a single drop was there. It's just ice cubes. Cthulhu, how do I like Grand Archive? It was fun. It was all right. I mean, I don't have the firmest grasp of it, which is partially why the initial impressions video was so short. But yeah, I don't know. It's got nice, colorful artwork, and the gameplay. Like, I think that the gameplay is interesting. It's the tension for the combat and also for the memory and burning of cards and stuff is interesting. So I'm gonna tweak around with it some more. Some people are going to buy a Lord of the Rings Secret Lairs to speculate. Oh, yeah, there's all kinds of speculators in Magic as well, and Wizards takes advantage of that. They can go and read the Magic finance Reddits and see what these guys are all thinking. Meanwhile, Wizards is a million times ahead of them, and there's all these people inside doing inside trading anyways. Because, well, it's not really insider trading because that's only a thing in the stock market, but it's the equivalent of it, where there are people who get information about reprints and sets before they release because there are people connected to Wizards of the Coast. And there's literally like underground investment groups that work on this information and price movements and shit. So, like, for example, I found out that Pioneer existed through this network indirectly because Rogue Deck Builder has a direct contact in the network. And he came to me the day before Wizards announced Pioneer and said, I have it on good authority that a format called Pioneer is coming. Would you like to be the one to break the news with me on a live stream? And I said, fuck yeah, let's do it. And we talked about it. And it's like, here are all these singles that would be good inside that format. Here's the market movement that happened on them weeks ago. I know people who have this information, and lo and behold, the next day, they announced Pioneer. And all the cards that had been manipulated around, they started moving and shit. Like, legit. If you guys like all conspiracy and underground shit, there's a fucking financial group that calls themselves the fucking Cabal. And they literally have inside information. And they are manipulating the financial markets. People are all yelling about Rudy, right? And they're like, oh, fuck Rudy. When they don't even know, there are like, when I talk about track printing, you guys know that there are box maps for every set ever made, right? There are box maps for every set ever made. But you don't get them anymore because they're underground. You used to be able to actually go into the App Store, download them straight onto your phone. Now all that shit is done in the underground. It used to be basically group sourced through things like MTG Salvation, people posting their boxes. But now it's just larger groups of box mappers who crack the packs for the good rares and then sell the rest off as loose packs and shit. There's so much shady shit going on in and around Magic the Gathering. 90, you're not going to be able to find any information on them, bro. I only know because somebody directly connected to them, explained the shit to me. They're not out there calling themselves that where you can see them. It's literally an underground group that fucking builds box maps and moves through buy lists and stores and all this shit with information, sometimes months in advance, man. Like, for real. And then you also have fucking Wizards of the Coast employees who are going to be fucking working off that knowledge as well, for sure. Habanero, last time I talked to him, he was doing good. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy indeed. Oh, all right. Well, thanks for coming and hanging out, my friends. It has been a emotional ride for me today. I'm a little bit melancholy, I suppose. It's kind of shit I guess is harder to come to terms with than you'd think for me, which is whatever. Who cares? Making a bigger deal about it than I should, I suppose. Meh. I've talked about other people being emotionally attached to Magic, and part of the reason I know that is because I am, right? Is what it is. Anyways, I really enjoy spending time with you guys. If you're interested, I put out a video on the Grand Archive TCG. You know what? Fuck it. I'll grab a link right now since we're here on this channel. It's like 2 clicks away. Let me grab that link. There it is. All right. And it's a short little video that'll make you chuckle at the very beginning, at the very least. So Go and at least watch the first minute or two of it. You'll have a laugh. You'll have a laugh. Thanks for coming and hanging out, my friends. Unfortunately, my sadness has ended me.